bring that mic here to make it seem like it's fake? Like I'm speaking into the mic. Hey, Daddy. I can see you now. Congratulations.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me turn it up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, positive. You want it all the way off?
Mm-hmm.
I sent you the information that you needed.
What information?
The information from the what's the name? The YouTube. Okay? Your clip.
YouTube.
Yeah, your clip. You heard me?
I heard you say something about a clip. What you send me? I ain't seen nothing on my.
See how many people are on.
I'll send it to your I'll send it to you in email. Okay?
That's what you done send it, because you send it through the phone. That's why I ain't got it.
Probably so. Probably so.
You send it to my phone. I can't get it, baby.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna send it to you appropriately.
You talking about the thing where I can go into the thing and while
Tammy's
the
there.
whole thing.
Tammy, what's up?
Yeah, I'll be able to do it.
Hall of Fame.
Yes, the Veterans Hall of Fame.
Right, that thing, that link.
That link, that one.
Yeah.
Okay?
But do you like it?
I loved it. I loved it. Do you like it? It was beautiful.
Did you see me crying?
I did see you crying. I was crying too. They said very nice things about you. A lot of it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. But I just need you to know that you are a part of this podcast right now, because you're calling right as soon as we taping. Well, we're live anyway. So I love you. I'm very proud of you. Because you were talking to me right now. And we're live. So for those who do not know, my father was inducted into the Veterans Hall of Fame today. Okay? And on Veterans Day. I'm not saying that all of them wasn't true, Daddy, but it was a far stretch from what I've heard. In the capacity of what they was talking about, that's all you, because we don't see that side of you. So, I mean, not all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So to see you giving so selflessly to other people and showing them that type of love, it was amazing. All right? So I'm very, very proud of you.
I do things. I told you during the pandemic what I was doing.
You did tell me, and I believed you. But to see it...
But I didn't know all them people was checking me like that.
They was checking for you. They was checking for your hard body. And I didn't know that was only for you. I thought that other people was being inducted at the same time. Well, they were. They just wasn't at that facility.
Right.
Right. So...
There was another veteran there. There was only 2 veterans there.
Mm-hmm. But you...
I went up to him and shook his hand because I met him 3 years or so ago.
Okay, well, listen.
No veterans in this center but me, because every time we have veterans there, it seems like nobody be there but me.
Exactly, and it appeared that way. So that's why they did so much for you, and it was so beautiful. I wish I could have physically been there, but I was happy to be online with everybody else watching you receive this honor, and I'm so proud of you. So happy Veterans Day, all right?
Yeah.
Well deserving. So I'm going to get to recording the rest of this podcast, okay? So
Do that and send me what you gotta send me so I can get it.
I sure will. All right. I'm so proud of you. I love you. All
Thank you.
right.
I love you too, baby.
All right.
Always will.
Right.
Always have. Always will.
Yes. Thank you, Daddy.
Super young lady. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. You hear that, man? My dad said I was a beautiful young lady. You helped create this product over here.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Go ahead and finish podcasting.
Okay. Love you.
Baby, love you too.
Timmy
Maybe
already
I'll
got
get up there
questions.
one day.
Maybe what? Yeah, one day, Daddy.
I'll get up there one day.
You sure will. You on here now. Okay? All right.
Good.
All right.
Later.
Later.
All right, baby.
All right, bye.
Much success, my darling.
Thank you. Same to you. Oh, man. Too funny. All right. Papa Dukes. So proud of him. All right. So we in here. We in here.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Make sure that I got my volume down, because you know how that be. How that be. Miss Shay. She been making it.
Yep.
Turn that all the way.
Tammy already got a bunch of questions.
All right.
Of course she does.
Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Why is that? Swipe left to reveal comments.
Left, sweetie.
That was left.
No, you're swiping to the right. Here we go.
You know? It's only... I've only been up with no sleep, Maine, for a couple of hours.
Help you out, that's all.
Okay?
Just trying to
16.
help you out.
You helped me out. I appreciate you.
Let's see.
Clearly. What she said?
She got a few questions already.
She
Gonna try to wait for a few more people to tune in.
All right. And I'm going to get on here and share accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Tag some people.
Yeah. How about I'll
Tune
loosen
in.
that. Y'all, so we is live. And then some. Go on to Shavina. Excited. That's our Ilza. Here we go. Get it going. Pop. There we go. Turn on that avenue. And what she wants to do. What she wanna do with it. Act like you know. Activity log. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. He's switching up stuff. Switching it up. And then some. So how you been? As we partake into this word.
All right.
Yeah.
I've been all right. It's been a interesting vibe at the day job as usual.
Yeah. You had a day off though, right? Or you went in?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
day
you know?
off today.
Y'all. So.
But, you know, we make moves how we move.
We hear that. We hear that one for sure.
So it is what it is.
And then some. Insane.
Got a couple people on now.
Sound like a plan. And alright. Let's move this along.
Wish this internet was a little better in this damn building.
I know. Sucks to be us with everything on Wi-Fi. I'm gonna take mine off so that it lessens the flow. Alright. That phone, that one is off on that one. I'll just keep it copacetic on this side.
Tammy got a bunch of questions.
I saw.
Lord.
Shay and playing no games tonight. Where's your thing at, T? Oh, there she go. There she go. There she go, there she go, there she go. That. What? Sweet. Okay. I think we are good on that one. All right, here we go. Say, hey, Dad. Hello, TTT. Thank you for being on the check-in and then some. Let's get that popping.
How's the volume, Tammy? You hear us good?
You know, making sure that you can hear us, we can hear you, and then some. So, move that over here. So I'm like getting my whole life together because, you know, the delay is real. And so, okay. Swipe left. All right. So, here we go again. We're back, okay?
Yes, we
Need
are.
your energy up. We don't have no guests in the building tonight except for the ones that was out in the hallway in this space. And we are here. We live. And, you know, it's good. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, but I have seen you. So, yeah. But we've been working. And then some.
We've been outside.
Yes, we have. Celebrating birthdays and all type of stuff going on.
Celebrating birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Promoting shows.
Yep.
Shout out to Lady T. 10-year anniversary show coming on November 21st.
Yes, sir.
She booked me to be a DJ for the bill, and she got about a few other comedians on the bill as well.
Absolutely.
So shout out to her.
We loving it.
We just doing what we do.
Right. I mean, pretty much. And what are we doing currently right now? Dear what?
Dear Love and Lust podcast.
Absolutely.
Brought to you by Maine Event Live.
Yes.
I am your host, the male version, Jumaine Maine Event Brown.
Yes, sir.
Alongside with my co-host, the lovely Bklyn Shay, aka Shavina Richardson.
Hello, good people. Great to
AKA
see
H.E.R
you.
Temple.
Yes.
Queen.
We is here. Making it happen. Got our little cards. Can you put that up there? Can you see that?
Yeah, they can see.
We'll sign these. We're going to be signing these tonight to bring to the Black Expo on Saturday. So, we are here. We thank y'all for tuning in to the live version of Dear Love and Lust podcast. All right. And as Maine said a little something about what we've been out in the community doing. Who are you? What are you? And why? Do tell. Here we go. Take off.
I'm Jumaine Maine Event Brown once again. Promoter, DJ, photographer, graphic designer.
You really are tired. You can drink some more.
Dad, single dad, very single dad. Teacher assistant in the Albany School District at a middle school. Friend and confidant to many and few.
That's a fact.
At the same damn time.
That's a fact.
Do a lot.
Yes. And once again, happy Veterans Day to all the vets and stuff like
Shout
that.
out to the veterans.
Yep. Thank y'all for
Shout
serving.
out to my stepdad. He's a vet.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Grade 8 Security, Khalid Stewart.
Come on.
He's vet.
Okay. There's a great deal of people that we know that are. That's for sure. That's a whole fact. And I seen a lot of that today. I was like, ooh.
So
okay.
what was annoying me, right? I see people, on the Twitterverse and social media debating about what an actual vet is. If you haven't served in a war, you're not considered a vet. They were arguing. I don't know how that works.
Well, people who have served in the wars and stuff like that.
And served.
Yes, exactly. Served, period. Do tell. Give us
I would
more
believe they are veterans.
Hello. Give us more information on that one, okay? But we did come here tonight
Talk about love, sex, and relationships.
Yes, the great stuff. The great stuff. The good stuff.
You got a lot of good stuff over there.
I do. We're going to get to that. That will be part of Shay's topics and stuff like that with our red cup discussions and then some. Okay? Okay. We got story time on the books as well. And I'm Bklyn Shay, here, happy to be the co-host to Mr. Maine Events Live. And it's exciting. It's always exciting to go live because it's unscripted. Whatever happens, happens. What is being said is said. We ask that you guys be sure to include your questions. And if you would like to join us on the screen, invite yourself or we invite you so that we can spend time with you and, find out more in depth with questions. So please be sure to share for anybody that appears to have tuned in. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do what we do. Okay? So even for the people who watching but ain't saying nothing, we see y'all and we thank you. Okay? We thank y'all for y'all participation. Even if you watch it now, you watch it later. Okay? We are here for it. Definitely. So, Tammy got a couple of questions. We'll start with her. And she says, how do you feel about international relationships? Meaning someone from a different cultural background.
I'm glad you read that because I was trying to figure out what she was talking about for a second. Spell check. International relationships. If you don't speak the same language, it's going to be challenging and difficult, no matter how sexual and passionate it can be.
Okay. You can speak language in a lot of different ways, man.
Yes, body language. I'm very fluid in body language.
All right, so outside of the sexual piece of it, that might be different and stuff like that.
But you can't. You can have a sexual relationship. I don't know how you're going to rock with the actual full-on relationship because if you can't communicate properly or understand each other to do simple things like what do you want for dinner?
And the person, what you
I mean, shout out to Google Translator. I mean, that can be helpful, but are you really willing to make that extra step every time you talk to the person that you're with from another country that doesn't actually speak your language and you don't speak theirs either?
Well, if you in love, then I say that, love conquers all. Do you not believe that? You don't believe that love conquers all? I do.
I mean, I really you can believe it all you want.
I believe.
But if you don't understand each other, what is it conquering?
Well, you understood enough that you got that far in a relationship with the person, right? That they wanted to commit to you or something like that?
I guess, whatever.
Yeah. Maine sound a little salty here with the international question, okay? Tammy, I would say, are you done with your part? Did you feel that was it? Or you want to add to it?
You can add. Keep going.
I say you can date anybody from a different cultural background, okay, than yourself. If they speak English, then you're fine, okay? So, but if you are vested, you love that person, you really want to get, they do it for you, they complete you in whatever facet that may be, go for it. Life is entirely too short to put yourself in a box and believe that you're only going to date Americans, okay? It is what it is. We are a huge melting pot. I hate to say that half of the time, but we are. And, there's various different cultures, different backgrounds. We are a part of a tribe that we all currently are trying to figure out and learn about. I know I am. And that alone sets us apart from a lot of different people and stuff. So I feel that, yes, it's perfectly fine and that you should do your homework because a lot of people do want to just get their green card and come the fuck on over here. So if it's some type of situation like that, make sure you know what it is. Or, you're going to be in trouble. How about that?
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
How about that?
Again, if you have a willingness to figure out, but I guarantee there's a level of frustration that occurs when you cannot communicate with each other clearly.
Listen, people from America can't communicate clearly.
Exactly. So why would you add the extra level?
It is what it is. If it's love, it's love, man. You can't take nothing away from that. People here cannot communicate.
See, there's love and then there's lust. So which one are you starting with?
I'm starting with love, okay? Lusting for somebody after you already
can you
got
love
them.
somebody that you can't actually have a conversation with?
Well, did she even say anything about it was a language barrier?
Okay.
She just said that they from a different cultural background.
All right, so they speak English, all right?
All right,
so
they speak English.
Would you date a West African man?
I'm West African, so yes, I would.
You're born in West Africa?
No, stop.
I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying
No, you should ask whatever questions you want, okay? So, listen, I would date him. He want me to put on one of them little dresses and run around in a skirt, long as he treated me right, okay? And he knew how to communicate directly to me. If you mad at me, please tell me. If you want to talk, you want to do, tell me. What would you like for me to do? Would you like for me to wash your feet, okay? Like all that type of stuff. Like
you wash feet?
I will wash somebody's feet that's deserving. Like if you ain't deserving of it, don't be coming looking at me to do nothing, okay? But if you need your feet washed and you make me feel the way that a woman's supposed to be felt, I will wash your feet. Period. You know, men deserve special privileges too. So it ain't all about the women. So there we go. Timmy,
Yeah.
I hope that
What's
answered
up,
your
Kiana?
question.
I see you on the check-in.
I hope that answered your question. All right. So what she said? Anybody else got a question other than Tim?
No, she had a few more we got to get to. So,
Let's
international. Anybody can put in the comments.
Right, chime in.
Click in if you want to go live with us.
How many of y'all dating from a different cultural background? How y'all feeling out there? If y'all dating out there from a different cultural background, let a sister know. I'm like, what would you like for me to do? Okay.
Interracial relationships are a struggle, so imagine what cultural.
Right. Imagine. But again, I digress and I talk about the current life of people here that can't have a real relationship.
Exactly.
And can't communicate. So, problems and then some.
For those just tuning in, this is a live episode of Dear Love and Lust podcast.
Yes.
I think we're what? Episode
24.
4?
Yes, we are in 24-ish. 24-ish. I'm sharing upon to tell people to come into the tread of the places. Okay.
So Tammy had another question.
Yep. What she say?
She has a few actually. How do you feel about dating someone younger and does not have children?
Woo.
So I'm assuming you have children.
You have children, they
and
don't.
And you're dating somebody that doesn't.
Entertaining dating somebody that don't, right?
How much younger is the question?
Yeah, how many years are we talking about? 10 years? 13? If you go 20, is that bad?
I'm
asking a question for a friend.
I'm sitting here debating because there is somebody that, I actually find very interesting. However, they're in their mid-20s. Their mother's damn near the same age as mine. So I don't feel comfortable actually trying to pursue anything.
Ooh.
It's weird.
Very.
However, the vibe and connection,
is there.
In my opinion, works.
Man, about to get a youngin'.
No.
Wait a minute.
You gotta think things through.
Rewind. Say it again.
There's stuff that comes with that. You gotta.
There are. You
know what I mean?
But it sounds good to me.
It would sound good.
It sounds great. It sounds like that's something that you would be like, maybe. And then some. Okay. So
what do you think?
I do believe that it's okay to date younger. Okay?
I do
believe that within limits, if they do it for you, they do it for you. Just like women, date up or however it goes, and then men normally date down, younger. But if a woman chose to do that, I'm like, live your best damn life. Okay, it is what it is. Especially if the person is a mature young adult. So it appears your person is. Okay, so that's why they're able to keep your attention and make you feel like, okay, a man is supposed to be felt. Same thing for a woman. If a young person is keeping my attention and they are investing as much as I'm investing, reciprocation is there, whatever, I'm here for it. It is what it is.
I do think it's different.
I think age is just age.
For women, it's harder because you always get called a cool girl or whatever other labels.
That's a fact.
And men, they're expected to date younger. Mostly because women mature faster than men anyway. Naturally.
Yeah. There's something.
But if you have kids and you're trying to date, and the person that's younger than you that doesn't have children, possible conflicts that's going to come in is they want to go out and you can't go out because you got kids.
Depending on the age of the kids.
Well, yeah, it depends on the age of kids.
Depends on the age of the kids.
But if you had younger kids that need to be taken care of at home,
right.
Don't have a sitter, there's no sporadic, let's go out and do this. You can come over.
Yeah.
If I want you to meet my kids, depending on how serious it is, right?
Depending on how serious it is. I mean, it would never work for me in that aspect. I mean, I made a vow that I would never, story time, ready?
Go ahead.
All right. That I would not ever have a male stay over or at my house for the sake of my children because I was raising them by myself. And I made it a rule across the board, like, y'all can't have nobody staying up in this mofo either, okay? So, if we all in agreement, as they got older, of course, but...
Could they come over?
They could come over and be outside in their cars and whichever. They can't come inside. I'm pretty iffy about that. So, the story time behind it is that I'm like, damn, now that they, I got 2 out, 1 still there... I'm teetering on the fence of like jumping in like, damn, you paying all these bills for all these years and you don't have nobody stay over that you want to stay over. You understand what I'm saying? I really am like, I'm ready to bend my rules here, but I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done it.
It's interesting that you would make the rules for yourself as well when you're the one that's actually paying the bills.
I know.
Like, I would think that it wouldn't matter what you do.
No, it matters to me because I wanted to set an example that, listen, respect is respect. If I'm asking y'all to do something, then I'm going to adhere to it as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's probably why I like hotels so much, Because I visit, when I can.
So, Kiana made in the comments, you have to find out if the younger person wants kids or not. And if they do, that's usually an issue if they do or they don't.
Right.
Basically.
I got you. Did you, doubling back, we're going to go back to, Kevin had put something up here. And he says, what's harder, dating from another culture or another financial situation? Ooh.
Depends on what your financial situation is. If you're the one with the money.
You got a story for that?
No.
You
No.
You ain't got no story for that.
No,
Kevin, all I can tell you is that both. I would say both are difficult. Because the financial one, if you're not in it for the money, you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what that person's financial status is, socioeconomic status is. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You will hope that you guys are building something together collectively if you really like that person. So it ain't always what's in somebody's pocket. So I would say it must go and teeter back to the cultural thing, because the finances, it's like most people could kind of get around that, especially if the person is not lazy and they out there doing something and they coming to the table with something.
I need more
not
specifics.
Necessarily nothing.
Finance situation could be
anything.
Different tax bracket, or one is responsible and one's not.
Right.
And the ones that not happens to make more money than the one that's responsible. Like, it could be a whole lot of different things.
All right.
You know what I mean? Who knows? You got to be specific, Kev.
Yeah, a little bit. He said, those
even
feet
harder,
better be nice, though.
Even still, it makes it hard to date someone who makes more. You're accurate with that.
Right.
As a man, yeah, it's hard for me to date a woman that makes more money than me.
Why?
It just is.
Why would that be hard? Is that like a blow to your ego?
Not even a blow to the ego. We weren't raised to do that way. Now, I understand in this day and time, black women are probably the most highest grossing,
Yes.
growing, all that good stuff,
Yes.
whatever label you want to put on it. But anyway, they're far advanced. And I say black women because that's who I prefer to date.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's weird for me.
It really is. I cannot believe you, man. I thought you was like very, and I still do, but I'm learning some new stuff right now. So you're very cultured and evolved and seem to be woke on so many levels. So I'm like, what?
Kiana said, so get 2 jobs.
Hello.
That's not what I want to do. I already got a bunch
Kiana,
of jobs already.
Get him. He got a bunch of jobs. Big, and this is why you try to stay one up on a woman? Like, I mean, you feel like...
No, it's not about one up. Like...
Explain it.
Obviously, if she's in a professional career, such as a lawyer, doctor...
She's making more money than you.
At this point in time.
Right.
You know?
So that...
But I don't need any woman feeling like I'm their crutch or I need them to take care of me.
Why would you believe that you have to be taken care of just because they make more money? Just because, all right, so I'm in a very good position, right?
We know.
Right, wait.
There's
so,
85 jobs
listen,
in a week.
No, but I'm in a very good position, and I don't necessarily, I feel sometimes, honestly, that I have to be mindful of the people that I do date because I don't know if they dating me because they like, Shay got that bag, or I really like her, or whatever, because I'm a giver. I'm naturally, if I'm feeling you, I'm just gonna do. If I feel there's a need, right? So it could come off as if, you know, what they say? I'm not a sugar mama, but
here's what it breaks down to, right?
But it would come down to
we are raised to be hunters, gatherers, providers.
I'm listening.
Right?
Yes.
So if we hunt and catch you, and we are willing to provide for you, but you don't need nothing from us, what role do we serve in your life?
You serve as a man. That's
and
what
when we get to your topics, we're going to even show why even that's not even needed.
Stop.
Anymore.
Stop. Okay?
I'm just saying.
No, you're not just saying.
I'm just saying.
So, I'm sorry. We're trying to stay on target, but they trying to take me off target right now. So, get into what Kevin said and what he was talking about in terms of the financial one. Let's go back to that. Okay? We still here. I don't believe that it is a problem to date outside of your tax bracket, all right? If you really feeling the person. If someone makes more than me, if they make less than me, I'm okay with it as long as the content of their character is appropriate. They know how to communicate. The number one thing for me, as you know, loyalty, okay? And that is just it. So I'm not really bothered by none of that. And not for nothing, those are your point of views, that's your feelings, but I must say I'm pleasantly surprised by that, okay?
And you got to understand what I'm saying as opposed to what you think I'm saying.
No. I receive what you're saying. Okay. You're saying that you're the man, and in that context, you want to be able to provide appropriately, and I'm paraphrasing, so that the woman, it doesn't appear that you're leaning on her or will ever need to lean on her because you're the provider.
Here's the deal. All right, slow it down.
You gonna do slow mo over here?
There's a willingness for a man to provide. There's a willingness for a man to take care. There's a willingness for a man to protect and do all the things that they have been raised, rightfully so, traditionally so, to do as a man.
Okay.
In this day and age, there are women who do not feel the need to be taken care of because they are in position to take care of themselves. They do not feel the need to have somebody provide for them because they can provide for themselves. So the options of what a man is there for them for are limited to a couple things.
It ain't just sex.
That's one. I said a couple.
Okay, what's the other one?
Companionship, conversation. That's about it.
Right. So let me rewind. Being one of the people who happens to appear to not need a man for anything, right? First off, I don't feel that way. I feel that someone can absolutely compliment me. Okay? I really do. And I feel that it's difficult for me to retain someone because of my work ethic. I don't believe it's necessarily my background and what I'm doing in career wise. I believe it's solely because of my work ethic, because I can easily detach real quick when I see fucked up ways, okay? And that's my thing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm open.
So let me stop you
And
there.
I believe that a man can teach me something. You understand what I'm saying?
What you just said, you can detach very quickly if you see things are not going the proper way that it needs to go for you, in your opinion.
Because I'm protecting my peace.
So that what ends up happening to in man in general is, if they make a mistake, it's a wrap.
No, not necessarily. Because if for me to get to the point where I'm detached, you had to have done a couple of things already that I let fucking slide, okay?
That's fine.
So I'm not just going to immediately just detach. It had to have been something very serious that I'm just like, you know what? I guess you got it figured out, okay? So I'm just going to remove myself and mind my fucking business, because I don't need Bklyn coming out.
So
I mind my business.
There's some women with some bags in their bank account.
Yep.
That a man that they're with and in a relationship with doesn't remember the exact date of their anniversary. Relationship's over. Look at your face.
I would not do that to nobody.
But I'm saying there are women that do.
There might be, but I'm not that person. And a lot of our viewers, I'm sure, are not that person either. Again, we talking about the context of somebody's character. I am not leaving somebody because they messed up one time. I'm not leaving somebody because they need to do whatever they need to do for themselves. That is not it.
When I say messed up, I'm not necessarily talking about cheating.
I know what you're talking about. But I'm talking about for me, I'm spiritual. So I'm going to protect my peace at all costs, okay? So if something is moving me to the point where it's triggering me and bringing me back from where I came from, I got to detach. I got to remove myself, because now I need to take care of my mental health. It ain't always about the other person, but it's definitely about you too. Like, I mean, if you could work together with that person and speak honestly about whatever it is that is troubling you, then okay, that's great. But if you can't, then maybe y'all both just need to pause. It's not nothing about a bag and what this person got and what this person, because I got a bag, I'm just going to disregard people. The hell no. If I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. If I'm vibing with you, I'm vibing with you. But it's communication.
So there was a comment I saw on social media, actually today, I should say post, and it referred to, the question was asked by a woman, why do men think women only want them for their money?
Ooh, Lord. Come on. Let's go with it. That's real.
The first comment was, I don't know. Ask city girls.
Ooh. But city girls, you go ahead. Say what you said before about them.
Now, one thing I've realized about city girls, and this is an opinion, I don't have factual information, but from what I believe and supposedly seen in the internet, both of them are in happy relationships.
Hello, very happy.
Or one at least had a child come from a relationship.
Correct.
And the other one, is happy and involved. But if you listen to the lyrics, you would assume that they only want to deal with a dude that has money. That's what makes them happen. We can go to what other rappers? Any female rapper that's hot right now. There are lyrics that basically puts a man in a position to be either desired based on his economic status and what he can do and pay for.
Oh my God. Women, please chime the hell on in. Maine and I are two people who have been through some shit. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. And Maine, is talking some stuff from whatever era. I don't know, but
let me
wait a minute.
Let me be a little
You
more
want
transparent.
to be more transparent? Go ahead. You go for that transparency.
I've never been in a relationship with a woman that wanted me for my money.
Okay, thank you.
Since that's what you're trying to allude
that
to.
was about to, I was alluding to that, because I'm like, excuse me?
But it's never been the case because they've always been treated as such, as if they were taken care of.
Well, that's beautiful. And shout out to the women that had a chance to be treated like they was something with Maine, okay? But
Kiana says she needs to talk to Remy Ma.
Hello.
Remy Ma, yeah, she got held down real low.
She got held down for real, okay? That's a man who, he know what her shit smell like, okay? He is invested and highly favored when it comes to...
Kiana says, City Girls is not my representative. No ma'am, no spam, no ham, no eggs, and no cheese.
You got that right. Come on now. Speak life now into this. And what happened depends on what happened and what's the level. That is right. And I don't want nobody for their money.
Kev said, bro, most of us don't make enough money for women to want us for our money.
Right. And even if you did, nobody is out here like that. Like, the real people are not out here like that. Like, I could really care less what you have in your pocket. That is not what is enticing me to be with you, okay? What it truly is for most women, it has to do with that connection. That is we know if we're gonna give you the
in
drawers,
general, at the core,
we know what's
women
happening.
Gravitate to what
emotionally moves us and how you make us feel. You make me feel like a woman. I am all yours. Okay.
Kiana said it's getting cold. We need you.
Hello.
However, some men make it hard for independent women to allow them to take control and lead. We need to trust. You have our back wholeheartedly. Otherwise, that wall goes right back up.
That's right.
That's a great perspective and point.
Kiana, you is on point. All right? And that is such a factor.
So,
there you go.
Kiana.
Can we
part
bring
of that
you,
reason is...
Ask her, does she want to come on?
If she want to come on, she can come on. All she got to do is request to pop in. Kiana. The reason why a lot of that is the case because men haven't been taught to do that.
No, that's
we haven't been given the information to understand how that works. And some of us are too stubborn to even learn how to do that.
I'm glad you know. Cause
some of us.
Some of you, okay? Yeah, because that is different. Let me make sure I try to keep that.
She says, sir, I'm not ready tonight. Man, listen. You see this bed? I got a hat on.
Ain't none of us ready for it.
This is real stuff. We not glamoring it up. There's no fraudulence here.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's
no
the real
artificial
of the real.
enhancements.
The real of the real right now. This is
she said, I'm about to teach a class.
Start casting. We ain't trying to do none of that. Who the hell was trying to cast?
Let me find out. You college professor, you doing late night classes? Educate me.
Right.
Who else we had? We had a couple other questions.
Okay, City Girl. Okay, mine is coming in a little bit delayed. Bro, independent women.
All right, so moving forward.
I'm not ready for that tonight. She said.
Tammy asked another
about
question.
To teach a class.
Do you believe you can be in love with two people at the same time? Absolutely. Can it be possible to make it work with everyone involved? It is possible, depending on your definition of love. And are you talking about polygamy, Tammy, or are you talking about
poly?
Yeah. Polyamorous relationships or whatever you call that. Why would you want that stress? You know how many times I've been offered a threesome?
Tell me the number.
It's a lot.
This is wait, hold on. Can we go into story time? Story time?
I ain't got no stories to share.
Come on, you gotta share a story. Nobody ain't never asked you for a threesome, man? Stop playing with me. Okay? Alright, so it's story time.
Not asked me, it's been offered.
Okay, whatever.
Like for birthday stuff.
Story time.
And I always turn it down.
Story time. I need to know what that was
I
like.
turned it down because I felt it was a setup.
All right. What's up, Amisha? Let's go. Lady Lee, what up? All right, so hit us in. We trying to figure out. We Maine switched it in a somewhat topic of threesomes. How many of y'all out there been invited for a threesome? Want a threesome? Need a threesome? That type part right there. I was trying to get some story time.
Threesomes are very enticing and interesting from a male perspective.
Okay.
However, I'm a person that values consequence.
Do tell.
And I do understand that what one person feels in a moment can quickly change in another moment.
Okay.
So, if I do not have the freedom to truly just enjoy and be myself without the conscious consideration of the other person's reaction or feelings, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Threesomes, honestly, in my opinion, threesomes only work for strangers. When I say strangers, I mean people that are not in relationships. They just happen to meet in the club, and they're all hot and bothered. Let's make something happen, and it just happens.
Would y'all agree with that?
Threesomes when you're in a relationship, it's a headache.
I've never had one, but I've definitely been invited to partake.
It's a unconscious competition with all people that are involved.
It's a competition?
Mentally.
Oh, a mental competition. Because
Nisha on a check-in. Mills, what up?
Okay. Don't do it. Kevin said don't do it.
Exactly.
Why not? I'm confused. All right, so
see, now on the you have this. You started with when you find your man and the person with you were interested in doing the threesome.
I am interested. I didn't say my man. I said my husband. I said it was gonna be a dog. When I say
your man, that's what I mean.
My husband. No, you gotta say my husband. We speaking it into existence now. Okay.
Listen.
When my husband comes, he's gonna get as many threesomes as he's want with this blow up doll.
Exactly. Blow up doll.
The blow up doll is gonna be on point. She's gonna have a real
blow
vagina.
Blow up doll or the freaking real doll.
It's gonna be like a robot, but nice and soft and cushiony. Period. That's it. That's the type of threesome his ass gonna get. He ain't getting nothing other than that. But it is a threesome because there's somebody else that's sitting over there that look like she could do something for you. Period.
So you and your man, husband.
My husband. My soon-to-be husband.
Are on vacation in Jamaica.
We on vacation.
You're in the pool at the water bar. Y'all end up talking to somebody who happens to be there by themselves. On vacation.
They on vacation. She look good. She look like
their friend was supposed to come with them, but she missed her flight.
Story time.
And she's sitting there with you and your husband.
Okay.
And y'all are vibing.
Okay.
And she's flirting with you.
Okay.
And you're flirting with her, and your man is sitting there big as hell. Cause
strictly diggly, but go ahead.
Her eyes are open, and his eyes are open, and they're ready to just do some things with, liquor-inspired things that liquor-inspired things.
Liquor ain't going to inspire me to do shit to involve somebody else. I'm going to tell you that right now. Not on that table level.
Whoa. Now, what if your husband wants a blow-up man? Miss Lee, you are
disrespectful, okay? First off, my husband, if his sexuality involves him ever dealing with another man, he probably should choose the man, okay? Not me. So I don't even know why. Why? Right. And liquor does tell the truth. So, absolutely not.
Anisha said, it's a trap. I believe you.
It might be. It might be a trap, okay?
I mean, how many episodes of H.E.R. movies, sequels of that movie H.E.R. has we seen, and they always ended bad?
I don't know why. It don't always have to be that way. Because I know one thing for sure, keeping on the lust topic, because we having red cup conversations, that's where we at with this one right here, okay? I actually want to go to one of them rooms where you watch because I like watching. So I'm like, I don't want to participate, but I want to watch. And then if I get turned on enough, then my husband or whomever, you know.
She obviously has never been in one of them rooms to understand the rules of those rooms.
You don't have to have sex. You can watch. And I do know the rules of it because I watched a good movie that I seen it all. Okay?
Movie.
And it was a movie, but it doesn't matter. They tell you you don't got to participate if you don't want to. Or whatever. You ain't got to do all that. But if put it on a check-in. Have you been to one of them rooms? Or one of them places?
Has anybody in the chat in the live
Capital
right now
District
been to a swing?
That's gonna. It's a swinger thing. That's what they call it.
It's a swing. That's what it is.
Oh well, whatever. Swing on. I ain't swinging dingaling with nobody else or pussy with nobody else either.
Listen,
I definitely.
This ain't Amsterdam when the windows pop open and you just see a naked woman.
Whatever. Yeah, thank you. You just pay your membership. There you go. No, you can watch. See, you can watch. And I want to watch. Send me the damn link. Because whoever I'm dating, I want to go on a date to the swinger thing.
Now, Kiana, I know you know because you in Atlanta.
Listen here. Atlanta checking in. Yes! I need to go. Well, how much is the membership out there, Kiana? I want to come and visit, okay? Because I'm watching. So, whoever, you want to take Shay out on a date, take me to Atlanta so I can go and visit. I need a date to go see some swinging stuff.
See, the thing that with Kiana, the problem with Kiana is she got an older brother. He used to threaten people that try to talk to her.
Kiana, I'm with you, girl. Please share the link. Let me know what it is. Hit me in my inbox. Okay, monthly or yearly? Monthly. What we doing?
Her brother Corey always felt some type of way somebody trying
they
to
do a monthly or yearly type of thing out there? That's what we doing? Well, matter of fact, it could be yearly because I ain't trying to go out there that often. But is it new people all the time? She said, don't you do that, man.
Am I lying, though?
She said, I got you. Yes, hit me with that information. Because what we talking about, we here at Dear Love and Lust on the podcast. We having our red cup
Kiana,
conversation.
can you please tag Lorinda and get her in on the chat, please?
Listen. They got them in Houston, too. You can get them.
They got them all over. There's some in Albany. You just won't like those. They're a little vanilla.
Yes. No, I'd rather go out of town. I'd rather go out of town. Because let me tell you something. If I end up throwing up against a wall somewhere, I don't want nobody to know it's me. Mm-hmm. Period. Point blank, period. If I happen to get thrown up, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. But I'm just saying. If I happen to get thrown up against a wall, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm saying that I'm living my best life. How about that?
Now?
I ain't messing with no stuff out here in Albany, Angie. Keep that.
Angie knows something in Albany.
I know thank you. No thank you.
No thank you.
No thank you. No thank you. Okay? Now, keeping on this topic of Dear Love and Lust, all right? So, this is what Maine was going into.
Oh, my God.
So, I have gotten into the business.
We're in the lust pocket.
Yes, we're in the lust pocket. I have gotten into the business of these wonderful Rose toys, okay? So we're having at H.E.R headquarters, okay, coming up very soon. I will get y'all the date. Maine is going to come and he's going to join us.
I'm going to come. How's that happening?
I asked him to be the photographer. I need him to capture certain moments. He ain't necessarily got to take people's faces for nobody who want to be, indiscreet about it. But, I mean, hello, we're adults here, okay? So this is the vibrator. This thing, no batteries. Do you understand me? All you do is charge these bad boys, okay? A charger. USB charger. This is one right here that's on a string. And these ones, if y'all can see, all right? Pretty cool, all right? And this one right here, this is the one of the ones that everybody's going crazy over, them roses, okay? So I got those roses for y'all out here on the check-in. This is the bigger one, all right? So it has the rose with the tongue, and then it has the, little...
This don't have no picture.
Right, it don't have no picture, but this is the bigger one, you could tell, obviously. All right? And I will be having these...
Oh, that's your favorite right there.
This is my favorite, yeah. I will definitely be having these at the private event we're going to do here. but I will be also having them on December 4th, okay, at the erotic poetry event put on by UGT at the Linda, okay? So if you have not copped your tickets, you do not want to miss, because it's going to be amazing. It's a night of just relaxing, releasing, however way you choose to let go of your stress. And I'm sorry, Maine most of the time always have jokes and stuff like that, but these particular roses can be incorporated in your sexual activity with your partner, okay? And you can enjoy.
Kiana, do me a favor.
You said you like to watch, so you
I
can
do
enjoy
watch.
watching your woman.
I love to watch.
You love to watch, so you can enjoy watching your woman start the process, so that you could just slide right up on in them Jesus. Okay.
Oh, somebody's trying to check in.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Check on in. Check on in.
Of course, it's Tammy.
Check on in.
She not coming on. What you doing?
Not down with non-human things. Angie, whatever, girl. Don't knock it till you try it, honey.
She ain't tried it.
That's why she knocking it. Don't knock it. Knock.
Kiana, please tag Lorinda in the comments.
Listen here. Say we are here for it. Red Cup Conversation. We got your vibrators on the one T. All right?
Tell me what up.
What up, T?
What up, people? Y'all.
What's going on?
Yo, I don't even want to know.
What's
Hey,
happening?
well, you missed out. I cooked some chicken yesterday. You could
I
have got.
I missed the whole cookout thing.
We done with that.
Yeah, that was last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, how y'all take the question and turn it into a sexual question first and foremost? It was
Because
not
it's dear loving us, Tammy.
Dear loving
Yeah, I know. Y'all took that thing to a whole nother way. What's that? Can two people just be in love with each other like you seeing it? I ain't saying about nothing about no threesome. I ain't saying nothing about no threesome. And we see where y'all mind be at. Good Lord.
It ain't always there. We here.
Y'all here. Y'all really is here.
We
here for it.
So Tammy, what you think about entertaining the vibrators? I remember I got you the bullet one time for Christmas.
None of your business.
Tell me about
That's not even it. Let me tell you story time. Let me tell you the story. Story time for
Right.
Nathan.
Right.
Every year, my dear sister buys me a vibrator.
Sure do.
Every year she always
Sure do.
I have a collection of them that I've never opened up. So the one particular day I go to find it, someone else done used it and broke it.
Story time.
Wait, what?
Somebody used my collection that Shay done gave
your gifted toy.
Story time.
The person that lives.
Go ahead, T.
So Shay was with me when we discovered this. The culprit came forward and was experimenting with their girlfriends. So they didn't think I would notice because they've been sitting there for so long.
Tell who it
is. Your oldest son.
There it is.
Yes.
Put him back in the box. Broken.
At least he's over. He's what, 19, 20?
He's 22. He'll be 23 next month.
Right.
But at the time,
he wasn't that age when he did it.
No, at the time he was what? He was
what? 19?
So Tammy, I'm gonna chastise you right now because you're supposed to actually have a stash box where nobody actually can get to your shit.
She ain't playing that out well.
So what happened was you were having a moment and forgot to put it away.
Right.
Oh, she paused right now.
Oh, you got to freeze. Call back in, T.
Somebody probably calling her because it's probably her son. Mommy, why you telling my business?
My story? Don't tell that story. Listen, yeah, like hell nah, I can't even believe it, right? That's right.
I know too much, Kiana.
Yep.
I got issues.
It's supposed to be locked up.
I got way too many women friends.
You released her, or that her with the portion stuff?
She got to close it out.
She got to close it out. Okay. Anybody else want to join in on the check-in? Come on in with us, okay? We absolutely here for it. But I'm trying to tell y'all, the rose with that tongue, speed number 6. Oh.
So here's my issue, right?
Insane.
Here's my issue.
Insane.
I am a firm believer that women are actually more sexual and more lustful than men.
You will be right, probably.
And the reason why I say that is because when you go into these adult stores or adult websites
Come on now.
that sell items of pleasure,
come on.
The men's section is probably one small corner. The women's section and the things that are able to please women, and in this day and age, and I have to acknowledge this, unfortunately, or fortunately, non-straight people are plentiful. Now, obviously, men have their own independent ways of doing things themselves, literally, manually. But women have gadgets.
I knew he was going to do that.
Have motorized objects.
I knew he was going to do this.
Have battery-operated devices. Now, listen, I am not bashful.
You ain't got to be. You ain't got to be, Maine, but I'm about to show you something because whoever.
Yes, they have newer toys that are geared towards male pleasure. However, they are definitely not as cheap as some of your women provided toys are.
Hold on, because we do know that I'm dealing with the bootleg phone. I'm sorry. Hold on.
We have providers. Shout out to that. We're double figures. Shout
out to the wonderfulness of life. Let me just show you something. Let me show you something. Because this is how it's going down.
Cue the DMX.
Okay, are you ready for it? You ready for it?
How's it going down?
You ready for it? Okay. So, this is called the Heat Up the Hot Oral Sex Cup. Airplane cup. Okay. So, look at what it looks like. Look what it look like.
What up, Pat?
Hello. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let me show you.
I don't want nothing that heats up.
Hold on.
That's dangerous.
It ain't dangerous. It's not dangerous when your woman is introducing you to this. Okay. So like I said, whoever ends up over here, you see the mouth?
You said absurd swallow bite.
Right. All of the above. Can you show that to them? Make it go like a little bit.
I got you.
Show them.
I got you.
So look at this. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, I see what she's showing me, right? One toy compared to a whole aisle of 100.
I'm gonna show you more. But this is something that you can incorporate with your lover. Look at that tongue. And it's waterproof.
Here we go again.
It's waterproof. Look at that.
We're selling products.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
So Miss Lady
what
Lee
I'm trying to tell you, hot like fire. Okay?
Yay!
Look at that. Look at that.
One of my favorite people from my childhood.
Is she on?
Brenda, what's up, baby?
She said, what are you tagging me in here?
This is the Dear Loving Lust podcast.
Yes.
With me, Jumaine, a.k.a. Maine Event Live, and my co-host, the lovely Bklyn Shay,
nice
a.k.a. Shavina Richardson.
Yes.
We do amazing things with the Dear Loving Lust podcast. Today, we're just going live.
Yeah, we is live up in here. Okay. So, I'm asking Maine for y'all. Okay, let me see. Would you
I'm coming to Atlanta before the year is done.
All right. Would you participate in this one?
All right. I got to show them what this is. All right.
Can y'all see that? Look at that. Let me show you the next picture. Look at the next
They're
picture.
basically bootleg fleshlights. I've had a fleshlight.
Look at that. Okay?
Bootleg fleshlights.
Listen, so, long story short.
My story time, right?
Right, your story time. So I need this story time to come on. Oh my, because you got your friends on. So I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Look at all of these.
No, I'm not using. What am I using that for?
This is Maine said that there's only like a few. Okay, that's what he said. So I'm proving him wrong right now that there is this site where
y'all nasty. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. All right, we here for it. Okay, we are definitely here for it. I'm going to the bathroom. Keep talking to them. Tell somebody to chime on in or whatever.
I gotta let her go.
Every episode.
So
Shay gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna tell my story time while she goes.
Yes, do your story
urinate. Time. Hopefully she's not going in there to do some other things.
I'm not.
Because we all hot and bothered today. So towards the end of my marriage, right? No action was happening. There was a divide in communication and all kinds of different things, stuff that I'm not going to get into. I didn't want to cheat because I had an inkling of hope that the relationship would last. And a woman friend of mine introduced me to a toy that is called the fleshlight. So to avoid actual cheating, I invested a good $125 in a product called the fleshlight. It was amazing for the first month. Then after that, it was like, damn, this is cool, but I need a whole body experience. And I wish I was able to afford, but I might have actually bought me one of the real sex dolls just to avoid actually cheating with a human. But anyway, so let me look at some of these questions. So Miss Lady Lee, I knew a man that has many toys for his pleasure, and he is straight as an arrow. What is a sex fiend? So he was a sex fiend, but he had a lot of toys. All right. Tell him what I said. He had many toys. What toys did he have, Lee? Put it in the comments. Ask any question that you want right now. We will answer anything, any and everything. Like Dear Love and Lust is a very judgment-free zone. We usually just answer anonymous questions, but when we go live, obviously people can see who is asking the questions. Kiana, what the fleshlight toy did was basically simulate the inside of a vagina. It felt like pussy when you lubed it. If you didn't lube it, you were basically going to burn and scar your skin. So you had to make sure it was lubed. But it has synthetic material that feels very flesh-like. And the reason why it was called a fleshlight is because the exterior was shaped like a flashlight. It looked like a flashlight case. Big as hell, but looked like a flashlight case. And yeah. So them nights when I was sitting at home in my bedroom by myself while my soon-to-be ex-wife was sleeping in my daughter's room, that's what I did to get through the night and put myself to sleep. So that was my story time. And here comes Brooklyn Shay back into it.
Did you get it all out?
I got a little bit of that.
All right. That's what we like to hear. Whoa, I don't know what I just knocked over my butt, but hopefully ain't that broke.
For all those who still are on, this is Dear Love and Lust podcast. Tag some more friends.
Yes, please.
Obviously, we're on the lust side of things right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I love it.
Chime in.
Yep.
Ask questions.
Okay.
We're here till about 9:30ish.
The name of them, I just know what they look like. Yep. My rose wilted Make that D. Hello.
So
Oh.
she's chiming in because I said when I got my fleshlight, it was amazing for like the first month and a half. Then after a while, it was just like,
Well, that's with anything though. Too much of
I
anything.
wanted more of an actual
body. A body. Yeah, we get it. Okay. But I'm just saying, if y'all learn to incorporate with your people, okay, it spices up that process. And people need to stop being so
the thing is, you're not understanding. We didn't have people to incorporate with.
I understand that, but when you do get somebody that's willing, okay, because you're seeking
that is more
another
fun.
wife and you're dating. If you find somebody who compliments you in that area and they're willing to explore with you, be free. Go for it. Do what you do. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because life is too short. We keep saying that. If COVID ain't taught us one thing, it taught us to freaking live your life. Okay? Stop being such a, the word I want to say.
She said that was judgment. Why was that judgment, Lady Lee?
A tight ass. Okay? Stop
Brenda,
being such a tight ass.
Let me know, do you still keep in touch with Lorraine?
Are you looking for somebody?
I'm always looking. I'm always
looking for somebody. Yo, we in the lustful state.
But Lorraine is good people. These are people that I grew up with.
I got you. Okay.
Brenda.
We here for it.
You know what I mean? These are women that have always been good people.
And I believe
and they deserve happiness.
Hello. And Maine deserves happiness too. So any one of y'all trying to have a date with bro man over here, what we got going on? Period.
She's like, who? Oh, Lord. Maybe, did I ask the wrong thing? Did you hear what I said?
We're here for it. So again, this is Dear Love and Lust Podcast. We are just two people that been through some shit, okay? And this is for entertainment purposes only, all right? So don't be going around thinking that we don't really care if y'all judge us because we're here for it all right? It really does not matter. All right.
We actually may do an episode that actually has dating involved in it. Kiana.
Yes.
Right now, we keeping it low key. We're trying to grow this organically. We're not trying to do way too much stuff.
Cuz get on the check.
But in 2022, Dear Love and Lust will be probably.
Yes, I'm on live right now, recording the podcast live. Get on here. Okay. Yes, get on the podcast. That's my cousin. She in VA. All right.
Kiana wants to host. Actually, you might be a host when we get down to Atlanta because I know I can. There's so many Albany 518 folk in Atlanta. I could definitely go down there and promote a show.
Kiana, I look forward to meeting you, beautiful. Oh yes, she is my type of woman. She like, yes, let's go. I'm hosting. I can host. Yes, we are here for it. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm loving all of it. Definitely. Tammy, if you still on, can you please fry me some chicken before I go to work? I will cash app you. I need some chicken so I can take with me to work. Yes. I love your energy. All right, yo.
Kiana has a great time.
I'm loving it. So,
shout out to your birthday pics.
Okay. I haven't seen the birthday pics. Can you share?
In the summer, she was turning up.
Oh, okay.
I don't blame her.
I know that's right. Turn the beep up. She said I requested you. Tammy sent the request.
I don't see it.
You gotta send it again.
Tammy, you gotta resend it.
Oh, I think it's that right next to her thing. Is that it? No.
It comes up red on the.
All right. Oh, the trip. Girl, this ain't about no damn family trip.
Mo, what's up?
What up? Okay,
that's your family.
That's my family. She didn't talk about what told you about the family trip. Well, I'm gonna talk to you about a trip right now too. Mo, are you into toys? Okay.
Oh, she trying to send you on a trip.
Listen, cuz answer, holla back. Are you into toys? Look what your cousin got. Show her just because she just chimed in.
So Mo, this is for you from your cousin. She wants to share this with you.
That's one. Here go the other one.
Oh, she got another one.
Yep. And
this is all the rave.
They're real discreet with this one. Okay. So this is my favorite color is red. This is a red one with that tip on it and it vibrates.
Oh my gosh, this
The
has
big
no
one.
information other than that.
It's red with the tip. Cuz are you about to vibrate in life or no? What we working with? Yes.
So women,
or no?
that's on the chat and the check-in right now.
Yes. Hit us with it. Red Cup Conversations. We trying to see what it is out there. How y'all doing? Y'all into
Most says
swinging?
she's not into toys.
You're not into toys?
She has a steady supply of actual flesh for her, I'm assuming.
Why do y'all assume that people don't have a steady flow?
If she related to you, she probably has the shape of the Richardson women.
She do. She do. Listen, Mo, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It really don't. Like, you can have an endless supply of...
But she did say her favorite color is red.
Yes. We know.
She said, call me when you get over here.
All right, I'll call her. Tell her, yes,
but
I'll call her.
My question to the women that are still tuned in.
Yes.
In comparison, toy orgasm to human orgasm, human caused orgasm, which do you enjoy most? Which is more intense, I should say? I already know what you enjoy most, but which is more intense?
It should be.
Shay can chime in and y'all can chime in on the chat.
Shay gonna chime in. I'm waiting to see what it look like. What it look like, what it do. Tell me.
Kim, what up? Oh, yeah, other fan on here. It's deep right now.
Yes, what up, Kim? I'm loving it. Check
Sammy
on
got
in.
fish. She ain't got no chicken.
All right, I'll take fish. That's fine.
I want
she ain't got no chicken.
Because she cooked it all last night.
No, the hell she did not. All that chicken going to me. Stop playing with me.
Tell me about her paper. She trying to make that bread.
I see that. Tell her what it do with that chicken that was there. So, stop playing with me.
All right. So look, my homegirl Renda said the rose gives you Caesars.
Give who? Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So you start stuttering and shit, right?
Listen, let me know what speed you like. I'm on the 6.
Amisha says not even a comparison, human.
Oh, please. Amisha, go sit down.
Lee says men.
Go sit. Who said? They want the men?
Well, Lee doesn't even use toys, so I don't know how she can answer this question. Or do you use toys? You just got the cheap ones.
Oh.
No shots.
No. You sure? Because that sounded like a shot for you.
No, here's the thing. There are women that will go to like a place like Spencer's,
okay,
and buy the $49 rabbit, and then be like, "Wow, this is whack. Why bother?" Because if you never gone to a toy store,
right, they expensive,
and you go to Spencer and you see the rabbit, you're like, "Oh, this looks crazy."
Mm-hmm.
But it's from Spencer's.
Yeah.
It's not a real.
It's not a real.
toy.
Yeah. These are the real deal. Okay.
So here's the thing. The ones for Spencer's are for the newly independent teenage girl that actually lives on her own.
Right.
And decides, oh, I'm going to do something for me and explore her sexuality type thing. The ones from stores like Adam and Eve online are for grown-ass women.
You got that right. And that's exactly where we at with it. Okay?
So Kiana says man all day. Sammy, what up, family?
We got it.
My Miami family in the building, a.k.a. Brooklyn fam as well.
Check in. We loving y'all. Thank y'all, right? Appreciate y'all. All of it.
Shay got me drinking cough syrup.
You know what? Man, he need to stop it. Okay? It's still good.
All right. So if it is a man all day, what is the difference between the man and the actual direct stimulation of the toy?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
You start.
I start?
Yeah.
If it's a man, go ahead. Say it one more time so I can actively
What
listen.
is the difference between the man that caused you the orgasm versus the toy that has the direct connection to your orgasm?
Now I'm gonna say something that if you agree with me, every woman that's on here, I'm just gonna need y'all to just heart.
I'm not a woman, so
heart the shit. I'm just gonna need y'all to heart it, okay? See how I'm hearting that? Just heart it. The difference is, when a man is you getting ready to fucking nut, and he switches the shit up, and you're like, God the fuck. Now let me just tell you something. It's still good.
Wait, back up. What happened? So a man is what?
The difference is fucking consistency.
Consistency.
That the fucking shit switches soon as you get ready to nut, and you like, are you fucking? Did you do that purposefully? Because you wanted me to just continue to enjoy the shit? I don't know, but I was there, and I'm like, right there.
So
right there. And then the motherfucker switches the shit up. So the difference is, you ask me a question. I'm just saying, ladies, if y'all agree, please fucking hit the okay. All right? Listen, I'm like, the fuck are you doing? Stay consistent in all aspects of life. Why would you shift your fucking tongue? I was right there. Did you not feel my clit getting fucking home? Did you not catch the vibe? Was my body not pulsating and telling you to stay the fuck there? And your ass decided you wanted to switch up. So that is the difference between the vibrator and the fucking tongue. It didn't mean that it wasn't good. It didn't mean it wasn't good. However, you asked a question and I answered.
I hear you.
That would be right.
What's funny to me is I'm the type of dude that will not move. And I will keep going.
Well, good for you.
Even when you do and get to your point. And I get smacked in my head and told, leave me the fuck alone.
Listen.
When I do that.
Listen to me. Because you probably one of the ones that grab you back. Okay?
Yes.
And that's
you're not going anywhere. No. You're going to feel this orgasm to the extreme extent of feeling an orgasm.
That's okay. It's like you grab on. But you ask the question, what is the difference? The difference is consistency. Like that tongue action of that fucking rose, that shit is like, what level do you want? It got 12 vibrating factors, okay? 12 levels. 12. So it's like, listen, you can't.
So, all right. I understand.
Yes, it is. And we're not playing. Because it's like, these are conversations we need to have. We like, even when you having sex.
Look at Tammy's face.
Even when you having sex, and you're just like, you are right there. And you're like.
Well, isn't that part of your conversation when you keep about communicating? That you keep saying communicating in the kid. Yeah, I was just about to say, she keeps saying communicating.
If a woman tells me don't stop, I'm not stopping.
Right.
If a woman tells me don't move, I am not moving. If a woman tells me right there, I am right there as extremely right there.
You gotta be able to fucking hear. Maybe there's wax buildup. I don't motherfucking know. But I'm like,
now if you're squeezing the hell out of my head with your thighs, no, I'm not gonna hear what you're saying. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying not to be suffocated. I'm trying to make sure my neck is not broken by the time I'm done.
And that's what it said. Listen, like, don't move. Like, if you don't want your neck broken, stay the fuck consistent.
If you don't,
I just want to breathe.
You can't say you all in, then you want to breathe. Which one is it? You want to breathe? Which one is it?
Like that dude that made that song after the whole George Floyd thing. He was like, I just want to live. I just want to breathe.
You just want to breathe. But you snatching motherfuckers back. You snatching motherfuckers. You don't want to breathe. Okay?
No.
You evidently you don't want to breathe.
What you snatching back?
I'm not pleased unless I know I'm pleasing.
So then you can't complain about near death.
No, I don't.
You can't complain about near death.
Y'all better watch out for Shay. Shay about to be Black Widow. Y'all better watch out for Shay. She Black Widow. See? She's trying to kill you. She's trying to kill you. Better watch out.
See, now if I die, you have to bring
He's trying to kill you. You better watch it.
That's what
He's trying to kill y'all. Y'all better watch out.
I don't ask
you. Better watch out.
It's
like, what you got? What other questions you got? We got you on, so we might as well chat with you.
Yeah,
right?
let's chat. This is comedian Lady T. She's gonna check in on the ones and twos.
What's up, y'all?
She's celebrating her 2-year anniversary. It's coming up on the 21st. Maine. He will be the DJ for that particular event down at Blowing Smoke. Shout out to every single person involved in this beautiful event. All right, what you got?
No, I was cause the job had called me and cut me off. So
I figured.
Yeah.
I had to handle something for work. But to chime in what y'all was saying, like I get that you gotta self-care and take care of yourself and with the toys and stuff, but don't you feel like you could overuse the toy where to the point that an actual person ain't gonna be able to satisfy you no more, or you ain't gonna be able to climax no more without
let me
being pleasured by the
Answer
toy? Like,
Maine gonna answer that first, and then I'm gonna let you know what it is.
because I'm like, to me, the way y'all have these toys and stuff like that, how are you going to ever, the poor person, your partner, man, woman, whatever, is always going to be outdone by the toy. So it's just like,
nah.
At least not my spin.
Not by your spin?
So let me tell story time, right? So I was in a relationship with a woman.
More stories.
Gotta go. See if you're gonna tune in next time.
More stories.
All right, nice to meet you, Linda. I look forward to
I'm
seeing
eventually
you.
make my way back down to Atlanta. I need to see my peoples.
We definitely need an Atlanta trip.
I need my tour guides. So here's the thing, right? Story time.
Right.
So I was in a relationship with a woman, right?
Right.
Please do not take this as bragging. I'm not bragging. So she had an issue with my long-windedness. And eventually she felt like she wasn't pleasing me, which was completely not the case. I was highly pleased. So what she would do, because she understood that I definitely enjoyed watching, was she would break out a toy. But then at a point she was like, I don't want to use my toy because I might be desensitized to me. I was like, you will not be desensitized. Because as soon as you reach a climax, what am I doing and what are you doing when I do it?
Come on now.
I'm deep inside you right after you quit orgasm from that toy. And you're still like, you know, you going through your emotions, feeling all that good stuff. Because there's nothing like the real thing, as that song says.
That's right.
I'm just like,
and then it helps me get to my point that I need to get to, and then we have an amazing multiple experience.
I'm gonna try one when you're ready.
Okay.
Now, what the only thing I will say in defense of your point, Tim, is what the toy will do for most women is elongate the amount of time it takes for them to get to that point when dealing with certain men. Am I right? Am I wrong? Go ahead. I'll let the woman talk now. I said my piece from the male perspective.
Oh, he said his piece.
He definitely said his piece from the male perspective. I don't think
He's done that.
He's done that. The only reason that I particularly stopped using it at one point, because as we have shared, I have shared on here, I'm an open book 100% of the time. That was my nightcap. So
that's how women go to sleep.
That was my nightcap. So I would go to sleep that way, right? Stress, whatever the stress of the day was, whatever this was, I was using that shit to put me to sleep. Okay. So when I did have relations with someone, if that motherfucker couldn't put me to sleep, then it was a problem. So I was like, you gotta put me to sleep, and your mouth can't necessarily keep up with the speed of how this bullet. It was the bullet that I was using. All right, and I have a poem that I wrote about the bullet.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Can we get a little taste of it? Yes, yes, that is my favorite. That's how I met you. So it's just like yes.
Let's see if y'all can hear me. Let me do the.
We got a whole left boob on the screen.
Listen, move your boob, Tammy, move your boob. So I would say that I was not desensitized, but I was overly stimulated. Okay. All right. It's called Bullet. I named the bullet, right? About 4 years ago, I was hit with a bullet. The feeling was one that capsized my soul, leaving me with the burning sensation. The sensation went through my legs and up my spine and into my chest with full force. And all my life, I would have never imagined that I would be confronted with the bullet that sought to change my life and end what I knew to be true. This bullet was strong and made of the finest steel that provided a sensation of wetness and coolness upon contact with my flesh. The experience was one I would have never wanted to share. But on the night of the adventure, I invited a guest to experience the same pleasure that had entertained me on countless nights. My companion was up for the challenge and thought to outdo my bullet. But with one swish of my finger, they began competing for who would make me climax first. It would have been a tie, but my bullet hit my clit with such force, my cum shot over his dick like the flow of Niagara, and he was caught up in my wetness and my thickness and our sweat.
This is the
Delighted at the thought of what just went down on the night my magic bullet showed that motherfucker how to really turn Shay out. Yeah.
That shit is always fire. Always fire. Woo! Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
Get y'all
tickets. Get y'all tickets. Get y'all tickets.
Right.
Get y'all tickets. Get y'all tickets.
That was my prelude to the fucking bullet, okay?
Get your tickets.
Was everything for me. So, but I invited a guest. And that's what I'm saying is that I invited the person to experience it because I was like, yo, am I being too much with this shit?
So let me bring it back to my non-sexual.
Bring it back.
Proved guests that may be on.
Bring it back.
So is the point of being in a relationship with someone sexual?
Is the point? No, it's not. It's to build a legacy.
Legacy?
Build an empire, a legacy. Break generational curses.
I hear that.
Okay, that's the goal for grown folks. Okay, we trying to get somewhere in life. Okay. Now, anybody else? I'm dating with a fucking purpose. I'm not dating you just to see whether or not if your dingling can curve or switch and reach my fucking throat. Okay, that is not.
Y'all skipped one of my questions, being that you said that.
All right.
That dating with the purpose.
But we do like to have fun. What Tammy said?
I said y'all had skipped one of my questions, being that you said dating with the purpose. I said one of my questions was about the traditional roles in a relationship. Do you believe in them, or do we need to have traditional roles to be in a relationship, or just let it flow?
Here's the problem with traditional roles.
What's tradition?
Tradition changes with generations.
Mm-hmm. What's the traditional role? Give us an example.
So,
like where it's supposed to be the husband be the provider, taking care of all the bills. The mom is the nurturer. The woman is the nurturer, and supposed to be at home taking care of house duties and stuff like that, and mainly with the children. Do you feel that does that necessarily work with day and age now, or have the roles of traditional roles been erased or eliminated, or have they changed with time?
So I'm a break some opinionated points of view down.
Right.
Okay.
When we grow up, when you're at least 35 and over, the way we grew up with the ideology of a man and woman household. And the man and woman household was supposed to yield kids, and you were supposed to grow a legacy from that and take care of your family. Mm-hmm. Traditionally, at least a boy and a girl.
Right.
Right?
Right. Right.
My daughter's 14. Her ideology of relationships is a lot wider and broader than mine. She can have she understands that men and women relationships are primary, but you also have women and women relationships, women and men and men relationships, women and women relationships, men and men relationships, women and men and another man or another woman relationships. Ain't nothing the same as what we grew up with.
We don't want whatever you licking on, Timmy. I'll tell you that. We coming for place, we ain't coming for that.
So all the traditional values that we may have as the older generation has no bearing on the current generation because they have changed so much. And I can go back, if you grew up in a church or some kind of religious background, there was always a tug of war between the older folks and the younger folks.
Yep.
And sometimes what happens is the older folks hold their ground so much that the younger folks just leave and make their own church.
Mm-hmm.
Because what ends up happening if you don't understand and don't actually dialogue with people that think differently from you, you're left alone by yourself. Because they go and make their own way and make their own life. So all those traditional values, although they mean something to you, they don't mean shit to anybody else that are younger than you.
Right.
Oh, Lord
It's
Jesus.
different. Exactly. That's the reaction you should have because that's not how you were taught. That's not how you were raised. That's not how you grew to understand life to be.
Right.
But
right.
Even as a teacher's assistant working in a school district with middle school kids, I had to understand and look at things from a different perspective because they think differently. So if you go on Jess Larry's Instagram page, she has a clip of herself from a scene from the TV show Rel that she's also in.
Okay.
And in that scene, she's seeing about 3 or 4 kids literally arguing and tussling over some toy that they just won from they're like at a Dave and Buster type setting, a little arcade thing. She goes up to the kids and she tells the kids, you shouldn't act like that. You should treat each other with respect and kindness and figure it out. And the oldest girl that's there looks at her, I ain't got to listen to your ugly ass anyway, and walks away.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So what I realized from seeing that scene on mainstream television, even though it's a black show, it is actually a mainstream television show. Shout out to that change. That behavior is normal now. Where to us,
that's bad.
whether it was our parent or a stranger, we would have got knocked upside the head.
Oh, yes, we would. Backhanded. Karate chop to the throat.
Or at least brought to our parents to be told what the hell we just said disrespectfully to an adult.
That's a whole fact.
But that's our generation. This generation is different. So when you look at relationships these days, there is a lot of confusion going on because you're dealing with different perspectives and generations and ideologies about what a relationship should be.
Yes, sir.
So, and even my hesitation, I mentioned earlier about the younger woman that I find very interesting and honestly think I can have a great relationship with. However, she's much younger than me.
And we said how much younger?
I'm 43 and 17 years younger.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Teamwork, dating with a purpose, and here we go. So that youngerness, like we were saying earlier, we kind of doubling back. It really does not. Honestly, age is just a number because I'm sure you feel within yourself.
It is a number,
right?
Based on when each of the persons, regardless of what the age is, share similar values and understanding and purpose in how they move and take care of their lives,
right?
And want to share life.
Right.
Kiana, what the problem is their parent is nearly the same damn age, or I'm nearly the same damn age as their parent. And I know for me personally, if I go home, if I'm home and it's Thanksgiving, and my daughter in her older age, and she's at least 20, and she brings around somebody that is the same age as me, I am not going to be comfortable. So why would I expect somebody else to be comfortable with that aspect on the flip side?
That's the whole fact.
And it's not that I don't trust my daughter, and it's not that I think that person has malicious intent, but I've been, again, how I was raised, my perspective on certain things hinders my acceptance of that setup.
I get you. I totally understand it.
And you're right. I just said it.
So
I'm not comfortable.
You're not uncomfortable.
It's not them. It is me.
It is you. Yes, it is you. Just like the financial thing. Yep.
If I get the okay from the parent that says, yeah, it's fine,
Then you're gonna be okay.
I might have more inkling to do whatever.
Well, I think you should. I think you should entertain it, and I want to follow this shit.
But again, this is my perspective. I don't know what the other person thinking.
You don't think that if they went through having that type of conversation with you,
we didn't have necessarily
not that conversation, but I'm saying a conversation that was in depth enough that it captured your attention to say, "Yo, I'm really entertaining this." Okay, you was captivated in some capacity. It wasn't just the beauty, I'm sure. So it had to be the conversation because adults are captivated by conversation.
Beauty doesn't keep my attention.
Exactly. It's the conversation, how that person makes you feel in those moments. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people, they get away from this. They think that it's all about this. No, it's not. Somebody could easily be liking 1,001 of your motherfucking pictures. And it doesn't matter. Don't give a shit about you. Could care less. Okay? Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Yeah, okay. Get to the core of it. Get to the depth of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? People be doing way too much. So that's why I said, what is the other thing that the toy can do from you? The bitch don't talk back. let's sum that shit up real quick.
I didn't say that.
Don't talk back. All right? Oh, that bullshit. Stay woke. Maine want fish too. Yes.
You bringing me food?
No, she ain't bringing shit. We gotta go get it.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
How that sound though?
Sounds great.
Did y'all enjoy this evening? Let me see some more likes and shouts outs in the comment if you enjoyed this.
Absolutely. Let us know what it is.
This was random. Usually I have a whole outline of what the show is going to be.
He sure do, but we love these lives.
But when we're live, I try not to care too much because I just wanted to flow. We
base it on you guys, okay? We just wanted to flow. And can I say, Maine is going to give his rundown of everything that he got going on. I'm going to talk about the things that I got going on and stuff like that. We get ready. You want me to go first this time? All right. So, coming up, we definitely have for the month of November things here, there, and everywhere and in between. But I'm going to be hosting a private event here. I probably could go live too. So if anybody wanted to order that are not here, I could ship it out to you. Okay. But we're going to do a private event here this particular month, November. I just have to set the date and I'll confirm with everybody that's participating because a lot of people have things to do. It's the holiday season and stuff like that. But I was really trying to do it on, Black Friday. I was trying to do it that day. But I already know. You already got shit going on the 26th. But I wanted to do it on that day. But it's not happening necessarily that day. So it's probably going to be that Saturday, okay, which would be the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Mm-hmm. It might be. It might be the 27th. So on November 27th, I'm at least attempting to do a private event here. But I just have to confirm because I got mad shit going on. Okay, so that's one. Then in December 4th is the big thing that's happening at the Linda. I am co-hosting and I will be nice. Mojave did not choose me to be naughty. Okay, you believe that? He chose me to be nice. So doesn't mean that I still can't incorporate it. Exactly. It's kind of weird.
Bobby, you
but
bugging.
It's all good. He has listen, Josh. She definitely naughty. So, but he chose me to be nice for the night. So it is going to be the 9th annual UGT erotic poetry event, and we're gonna have live.
The single woman to be nice, the single woman that sells sex toys, the single woman that has tried to be engaging in relationships but has been dealing with some bullshit to be nice.
Yep, he did.
He don't talk to you.
He
That's
do.
what it is. Mojave, you bugging, bro.
Yeah, so I am nice.
Shout out to
Naughty
Dub Squad,
nice.
21st Floor Snipers.
So that's where we at with it, and I'm fine with it. It is what it is. We got Mad Axe, we got CB, we got Zoo Bosses, not Axe, okay? Entertainment, okay? We got Zoo Bosses, we got the Bullies, we got a lot of good stuff happening, okay? And all the erotic poetry slams that happen with Mojave and his people and stuff like that. This is December 4th at the Linda. Okay. Tickets are currently $20, and then it goes up to $25, all right? So holla, we'll share the link on here as well, so y'all can get those tickets if you want to. Speeding this up. We got merch if you need the merch and stuff like that. We got the glasses. Go on the website. Follow up. Down here at H.E.R headquarters, we still are doing private sipping paints. We also are doing the catering and date nights for private things that people will want to do. So if you're interested, you like my energy, you like the flow, holla at us, all right? Pretty much. It's a wrap for me on that end. Outside of everything that we got going on with Tammy, which we spoke about throughout the podcast. So, you'll go. Tapping in. Boop, boop.
So shout out to my 518 folks. Shout out to my out-of-town folk that will probably be in town Thanksgiving weekend. I got 2 events Thanksgiving weekend. One on Thanksgiving Eve for my Caribbean folks. We at Roy's Caribbean Restaurant and Sports Bar in Schenectady. Please do not be afraid because it's in Schenectady. It is my event. You know how my vibes are. You know how I get down. You know how I put on events. Mm-hmm. Toast. We are celebrating life.
Yes.
Thanksgiving Eve at Roy's Caribbean Sports Bar and Restaurant. Caribbean style. It's an official Caribbean bashment. Mm-hmm. We got my boy Young Ronnie Bot from Young Soul Sound. Mm-hmm. We got my boy Legend coming from out of town. See how that rhyme? And we got Maine Event Live that's going to tear it down. Caribbean style. I am Jamaican. My mother's from Jamaica, Spanish town, St. Catherine.
Okay.
So I have that island blood in my system.
Yes, sir.
I got to get it out. And I know there's island folks in the 518 area that get annoyed because they only can go out to hip hop parties. This is not a hip hop party. Okay. We might play some hip hop, but it's strictly focused on my Caribbean island folks. If you had a chance to go to Miami for Carnival, one of the first carnivals since the pandemic, and I was lit, and I was tight that I didn't go. And the only reason I didn't go because I didn't get my test in time to say that I was not inflicted with COVID to go.
Okay.
Because I definitely would have bought my plane ticket last minute, and it actually would have been cheap.
Wow. Okay.
But shout out to the folks that made it to that. I'm probably going to make Trinidad's if they do actually have a carnival this year in February.
Okay.
This is the set it off version. Shout out to my boy Legend who will be in the building. You will hear the commercial soon on Hot 97.
I know you tore that up on that boat. You tore that.
Shout out to that.
Okay, so go ahead.
If you were on the boat ride in August.
He tore that up. Maine did his thing on that one. I'm telling y'all.
That was light work. Maine, what up? I see you on the check-in. What's good, brother?
He did his thing.
We gonna have a lot more of that on Thanksgiving Eve. And then after Thanksgiving on Friday, Black Friday, an all-black affair for Black Friday.
Yes.
Showbiz Live on deck. That is DJ Show, DJ Biz, and myself, Maine Event Live, featuring my brother from another mother, DJ John Jams, School is warming it up with the classic R&B
Always.
vibes. You know how we do. And we will be at Lost and Found that day.
Hello. Lost
Get your
and
tickets
Found.
on MaineEventLive.com.
That's some real good stuff at Lost and Found. Boy, oh boy. Yes, it is. So go ahead.
This week,
Right.
tomorrow I've been blessed and compensated to do Albany High's homecoming. So shout out to Albany High. I am Albany High alumni.
Okay. Giving back.
Saturday, I'm doing a 21st birthday party, private event. Shout out to that person.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all for booking me.
Booked and busy.
I'm also doing a soft grand opening alongside with my brothers, DJ Biz and DJ Show, at a new spot in Troy called Empire Lounge. Shout out to Millie Wordbox.
Okay.
My boy, my brother from another mother.
Okay.
Then I'm making my way to Executive Lounge, also on Saturday. See, I'm busy. I'm booked.
Booked and busy. I'm
booked and busy.
I'm happy for you. Come on now.
You see my face right now.
Okay.
Booked and busy.
Yes. Get it, man.
Executive Lounge.
Okay.
Saturday night. Yeah. We rock until about 2 a.m. alongside my boys, Selector Free.
Yes.
Ronnie Bop, Young Soul.
Let's get it.
And me.
Let's get
We're going to shut it down. We got 2 birthday parties in the building and probably more.
Come on.
Which I will find out tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
So it's lit for my Caribbean folks and my folks out in Schenectady. We're going to do a little of everything.
We are here for it all, okay? And if they want to do what, send an email.
MaineEventLive.com. MaineEventLive@gmail.com.
And Dear Love and Lust.
DearLoveandLust@gmail.com if you want to submit questions and ask questions about love, sex, and relationships that you want to keep anonymous.
That you wish to keep anonymous, and then we can just post them up here, okay? So you may not want to talk about them here on the live, but if you wish to send them in, then we, do what we do the best way that we can to make sure that nobody knows that it's you that's talking, okay? But
we are very discreet and private, and this is for entertainment purposes only. We are not experts.
No, we are not.
We're just 2 people that have been through some
shit, okay?
Who actually do give quality advice.
We think so.
But we do not suggest that you take our advice as professional advice.
Exactly.
Even if it makes sense. Totally. That is the disclaimer.
And even if we qualified, okay, to do it. But we are so excited about
this live. She's actually more qualified than I am.
We are excited about this live. I love it. It's like, it's impromptu. We love having this dialect with y'all and people reviewing the footage afterwards and stuff like that. I just wanted to put out another disclaimer, okay? So in our private lives, right, we do have things going on. Everybody always has stuff going on, okay? This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I have dealt, fortunately, with some amazing people in the Capital District that it just wasn't our time, okay? So when we talk, I'm not talking about you. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not worried about you. It don't matter what you do in, okay? This podcast is not about you, okay?
If your name is not that, she don't give 2 shits about you.
That's a lie, okay? I do care about people, okay? He's joking. That's not my words. But I'm just saying that people are always looking for negativity to spin on something that's meant for entertainment and positivity, okay? I'm not that person. If I have something that I want to say to you, I'm going to say it directly to you. I'm never a woman that will hold my tongue about anything, okay? I'm an open book. So if I need to address something with somebody, I will call them, I will text them, I will speak directly to them. So for all the hating ass people out there that decided that they wanted to say something with my name attached to it and saying that a podcast for entertainment is about somebody or something, go fuck yourself and do not play with me, because I'm not that person, okay? So get your life together, choose somebody who is obviously on your level, and stop putting my name in your mouth, because I don't play that rickety ass shit, okay? So if you want to talk directly to me, come and talk directly to
Brooklyn
me.
coming out of
Okay?
Shay right now.
So stop the childish shit.
Stop playing with my sister.
This is for entertainment, and it's not about anybody, anything, all right? Because I'm a grown-ass woman that knows how to speak and communicate, okay? Now, I may curse a lot, doesn't matter, period.
So what
With that
Brooklyn
being
Shay was saying, I'm her, translator. If she was talking about you, she's gonna talk to you first.
To your face. There's no reason for me to hold my fucking
And if
tongue.
she's talking about you, she's gonna say your damn name.
Period. I sure will. Okay?
She's gonna make it clear and plain. You see how that rhymes?
Hello.
Because I am Jumaine, and this is what I do. I write lyrics on paper.
Okay. And we don't play those type of things. So come and view this for entertainment and stop being a fucking child. Okay?
And this is the
So if you want to say something to me, you got my number. You want to follow up with me? Check me. Okay? If you feel you can, but I doubt you can. All right? So thank you very much. And this would be concluding Dear Love and Love Podcast 24.
Episode live 24.
Live, baby. And we here. Peace.
Peace.